What are compliance certificates is a question I often get asked by clients involved in property transactions. Today I'm briefly going to discuss the topic and hopefully answer any questions that you do have. The onus to obtain the certificates lies on the shoulders of the seller. Exactly what certificates are required depends on what type of installations the seller has on the property. For instance, if there is a gas installation, a gas certificate will be required. If there's an electric fence on the property, an electric fence certificate will be required. Obviously, when it comes to electricity, most of the houses, well, the vast majority of houses have electrical installations and a wiring certificate will be required. The only exception I can think of to this rule would be if a vacant property is being sold. These are the main three certificates that are required. I must repeat them again. It is the electrical certificate, the gas certificate, and the electric fence certificate. In other provinces, there are certain bylaws that may stipulate differently to the general rules. In KwaZulu-Natal, for instance, a border beetle certificate is required, and in Cape Town, a plumbing certificate. So please bear this in mind when you consider where you're buying your property. The certificates are governed by the Occupational Health and Safety Act and also by bylaws and regulations. As such, they apply across the country and cannot be contracted out of. Any provision in a contract that provides for a certificate not to be obtained will be regarded as invalid. From our point of view, we do require that the certificates of compliance get issued prior to registration of transfer. However, sooner rather than later is the key word here. You don't want to wait until the last minute to ensure that your compliance certificates are in order. What we do from our office's point of view to ensure that compliance has been made in respect of the certificates is that on lodgement we have a checklist, and one of the points on the checklist is to ensure that the compliance certificates are in place. We will not allow registration to go through until the certificates have been obtained by our officers. That, in short, is the compliance certificate question. I certainly hope I've answered your questions in this regard. And if there are any further questions, you're welcome to contact our officers. Please also let us know of any other topics or questions you have which you'd like us to address in future episodes. We can be reached on KBTV at caplins.co.za.